Hello everyone, this is Michael, ASMR, air tracing. Last time I believe I did university air tracing. Words. Not everyone goes to university, however, everyone goes to school. Apart from maybe a few who are homeschooled, but we'll pretend they don't exist. Everyone's been to school. So, air tracing, school, let's combine them together. Let's go. Just thinking on the fly, I'll try to just do as many words as I can associated with school, not editing this video as much as possible. Keep the continuity, guys. Right, school. Did you ever get in trouble at school? I was actually pretty decent at school. With my attitude these days, I think I would be in trouble at school more, if judging by my university seminars, performances, or anything to go by. You need to answer back, folks. Don't just agree with people because it's an easy life. Fuck that, there's no integrity in that. Anyway, the word I just did was detention, which I wasn't in very much. I was a good boy in those days. Anyway, school. So I might just have to ramble a bit here just to help the subconscious brain in the meanwhile go, I've got to think of things to help the conscious brain here. Because again, not much editing. Here we go. So school, what do you do with school? Okay, easy. Pupils, not just the eyes, but, you know, aka students, kids, children, little pieces of shit. Pupils. What would school be without pupils? Also, what would school be without That's right, those lovable guys and gals known as teachers. Mr. This, Miss That, Mrs. the Other. I don't know about you in America, do you have to call your teachers by the name of Sir, Miss? You just say their surname? I'm not quite sure. I'm trying to think of American movies and what they might call their teachers. Do they say Sir? Anyway, over here we generally say Sir when we're talking to them. Maybe that's from some old Middle Ages English thing. Who knows? Maybe we are still living the Game of Thrones life here. I'll just go kill some dragons soon. And by dragons, I mean some of my ex-teachers. Looking suitably orange as usual. Lovely. Nice lovely light I have in the evening. Wonderful. So school, what else do we have with school? Of course, we have some subjects, don't we? PE. Again, I'm sure this has several different, terms around the world. PE, physical education. I'm actually pretty decent at PE. I'm not too bad at PE. I think I'd enjoy it even more now, because, you know, after school you sort of realise that school wasn't as bad as you thought it was. You know, with how shit the rest of life is. But overall, physical education, maybe is it called gym? Just called gym in other places, which doesn't really seem all encompassing, because physical education, you play sports most of the time. At least we do in the UK. We're not actually in the gym very much when we are in gym class. Anyway, am I buying more time? You damn right I am. On the subject of subjects, maths, mathematics, or math. Yeah, it's a subject that I wasn't as good at, I'll be honest. As I turn this air tracing into some autobiographical work, fuck it makes it more fun for me. Yeah, maths. Tricky times with maths. I was actually okay in primary school. Secondary school, when things got real to do with maths, wasn't as good, folks, wasn't as good. But you survive it, and at the same time as surviving maths and enjoying physical education to an extent, we were also doing, let's do 3 subjects in a row without me rambling on. Would you like that? Of course you would. Science. Geography. History. Did you like any of those subjects? Hit and miss, not too bad, not awful. Now, when you are doing subjects, you have to be somewhere, don't you? In a classroom, of course. Duh. Yeah. The fun days. Being in the classrooms. Thinking about what to air trace in 10, 15 years' time. They were great. I mean, I could now do high school, secondary school, you know, primary school, what do you call it, middle school, all elementary school, all the different levels, age groups of school, but I've already spoken about them. So with that in mind, do more subjects. What else do we have? Okay, something else. Here we go. See, rambling just helps. Helps this part of the brain, helps this part of the brain. The lunchtime break, or the dinner break, whatever you might call it. How could you leave out the best time in the school day. We had a break in the morning. Depending on the level of school, we would have an afternoon break, but everyone has a dinner fucking break. Even you had a dinner break at your shit school, didn't you? I know even you did. And where would you go on that dinner break? In the playground, where I spent most of my days. Yeah. You've got to love it. Playground. Recess. Isn't that another word in America for that? Yeah, playgrounds. Full of sport, sometimes fighting. Sometimes, nice fighting. Fighting with friends, mainly. Yeah, so schools, what else is to do with schools? You just think of the school day. You're just walking along with your backpack or your rucksack. My backpack, one strap is broken these days, so I'm the cool kid with just one strap. So then you're walking with your backpack and you're on the way to school, meet up with your friends maybe, and then survive the school bullies. Were you ever bullied? I think lots of kids are bullied to some extent. I had a some extent time, not much really. No level of physical bullying, even though they probably could have, because it's a fucking weak little thing. But didn't have glasses in those days. Can't see for fucking shit these days. But yeah, then you're going around school. You go through, and if you've survived not getting detention, you're going around, you survive maths, and then once you've survived maths, you then go into the class and try to learn French. It's all Greek to me. Tried to learn French. That didn't go too well. Mainly because I didn't really give a shit. Let's be honest. I have the main language of the world. English. Mandarin if you happen to be in China. But English is the international language. I'm not really in the need French. Sorry folks for being honest and logical. If you want to learn something, that's great. Some of the great intellectuals seem to love learning several languages. They put their great intellect to use in terms of becoming incredibly multilingual. But that's not really my great interest, so I wasn't very good at it. Another class that I wasn't actually very good at, which is ironic in that I spend quite a lot of time on it these days, well done if you kept up with that one. Jeez. Information technology, IT, computer shit. I wonder if at school now, if it's just every class is like that. If they're just fucking every class is just with a laptop. I'm getting old. But yes, there was a time when I was at school and it wasn't all about computers. but everything's to do with computers now. But information technology, was it well taught? Nah. Lots of stuff to do with Microsoft Word, Excel, spreadsheets, PowerPoints, all fairly dull. They should just do YouTube classes these days. That's what else do you really need? YouTube, Twitter, fuck it. A bit of some live streams at Twitch and things. Who fucking needs anything else other than that? Who really? So that's school and your teachers, your headmaster, headmistress. Okay, I suppose that's about it, really, wasn't it? Sixth form and college, because here we have school and then you either go to sixth form or college and then on to university. So yeah, I think that'll do. I think that will do for the wonderful years of school. Hey, silver lining with the general crappiness of school. Silver lining being it's eventually turned into an air tracing ASMR video for Michael ASMR. So thank you very much, school, for that. Most grateful. Hope you enjoyed, guys. Any suggestions for future topics? Because I'll just fucking air trace the whole world. I don't mind. Like I always say, I think at this point, favorite ASMR trigger for me. I enjoy doing the videos, so hopefully you will enjoy some more in the future. Hopefully enjoy this one. Hopefully you enjoyed it more than school. Maybe you enjoyed school. Maybe I'm just being a downer. School's fantastic, kids. Make sure you stay in school. Otherwise you might end up being a moron doing ASMR videos. I mean, a great person doing ASMR videos. Catch you soon, guys. Have a good sleep. Or don't. It's up to you. I'm not going to preach. You do you, I'll do me. See ya.